Hi Leah, it's Rachel. Enjoy your personal video.
This book that I want to show you is Lift the Flap, Questions and Answers About Your Body. And this is such a great book because it answers common questions that kids might have just about their body. When did we learn to talk? When do babies learn to walk? So the question's on the outside and then the answer is underneath the flap. So there's when questions, how does medicine make me better? How do knees bend? How do cuts get better? So there's just a ton of information on each page. All the information is in these small chunks underneath the flap. All the questions are questions that kids would commonly ask. And it's just really fun and engaging for the child. The pictures take up the whole spread. It's a good quality book. The flaps are great quality as well. Yes or no, are all sweet things bad for me? Are all fingerprints different? Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Does everyone snort? They're just fun questions. I love this book. And who is the fastest person ever? Usain Bolt. It's just a great book about your body and the different questions that kids might have. This book that I want to show you is Look Inside Your Body. This is one of our intermediate nonfiction books, and this is a great book to introduce different just concepts. What is our body? What is underneath our skin? How does our body work to your young children? This book is great for probably ages about 3.5, 4, and up, just depending on either if you would read it to them or if they would read it on their own, depending on the level of your reader. So as you can see, this book is filled with flaps here that talk about different things about your body. So on this page, it actually goes this way, and it talks about eating food and how that works, and how you put the food in your mouth and how it travels down, what your body needs, types of food to help your body work properly. There's just so many really cute flaps in this book that explain different concepts about eating. And there's flaps within flaps here. Just so much information. Then on this page it talks about staying alive, what we need to do to breathe. Just look at all these cute flaps. There's so much information on each page, but it is so much more interesting to your child than just a big blank box of text with a picture here and there. It's fun for them to just kind of look and say, oh, what's inside of here? And then it talks about the heart, and look, there's another flap in here. Just talks about the different steps of how oxygen is carried throughout your body. Just a great way to learn. Just kind of flip through the rest. It talks about your bones and your muscles. I mean, just look how many flaps are in here. It is so cute, so engaging. I mean, there's flaps within flaps and so many. I'm not going to open all of the flaps because we'd be here a long time. And then this one actually moves like that. You can move it. Talks about your brain and how your brain works. Your different senses, nerves, how different things travel. I mean, this is just a cute book. And then just growing and healing. At 2 years old, you're about half the height of a grown-up. Just different little fun facts. There's little teeth in there. And then body facts that you didn't know. So again, this is Look Inside Your Body. This book that I want to show you is the Farm Picture Puzzle book, and this book is such a cute spot book. I love this book. It is so fun. So on each page there is a bunch of different themed animals. So this one's cows and bulls, and there's different blurbs that have you find something. So find the cat who's hoping for some cream, who's wearing a bell, spot the bull in his scarf, then find his hat. So it's a little bit of a harder spot book. If you're familiar with our very first book of things to spot, this is like a level up from that. And it's super cute and fun, and I mean, just look at these colors. It is an absolutely gorgeous spot book. Look how many pages there are. There's so many pages to keep your kid busy. This is a great book to have in the car or in your bag because you can go through it fast or slow. They could do 1 page or maybe 2. or they could read the whole book. And then, of course, all the answers are in the back for them to check their answers if they can't find something. So again, this is our farm picture puzzle book. This book that I want to show you is one of my favorites. This is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. It's a cushion cover book, and it also comes with a CD that has all 20 stories in here. So the stories in this book are about Apple Tree Farm, and they're about Mrs. Boot, who's the farmer, and then her two kids, Poppy and Sam, and their adventures on Apple Tree Farm. And then there's Curly the pig, Rusty the dog, Wooly the sheep, and a few other characters in here. And so when I say it's a dual reader, it means that there is simpler text on the top here and more complicated text on the bottom. So it can make sense if you just want to read the top. It makes sense if you want to read the top and the bottom, or you can just read the bottom. So it's great for readers who are just learning how to read, and then they can read the top and you can read the bottom. It's great for readers with siblings who are just learning how to read, so maybe the younger sibling can read the top and then the older sibling can read the bottom. It also has beautiful full-page pictures, and the stories are really engaging and just really, really cute. My son will sit for a half an hour and listen to me read these stories right now as a read aloud because he's still too young to read. It also comes with this ribbon here so that you can keep your place. And as you can see, there's tons of stories in here. And then the CD is also great because they can listen to the books aloud in the car or on their own while you need to take a shower or something. So again, this is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. This book that I want to show you is our baby's very first black and white set books. These books come in a set of 4 that you can buy either in a cushion cover, really nice board book, or you can buy it in a set where it's just a simple board book as well. The great thing about this book is this is great for young babies because it has the black and the white contrast, and then each page also has a pop of color. So I'll just kind of flip through one of these here for you. So the black and white contrast really helps stimulate the baby's vision so that they can see what is actually on the page and see the images. So not only can they look at the image, but they can see the design with the pop of color on the back that is behind the image. So I'll just leave through this last one. And then as they get older, you can use it to talk about the images, what's on the page as well. So this is our baby's very first black and white books. This book that I want to show you is one of our That's Not My books. This is That's Not My Elephant. And the That's Not My books are so great because they have a sensory activity on each page, and then they have an adjective that matches the sensory activity. And then for extra fun, there's also this little mouse that they can find on each page. So this particular one is That's Not My Elephant, and I'll just go through and flip through this one for you. That's Not My Elephant, its trunk is too leathery. So the trunk is leathery, and then there's the cute little mouse. The pages are bright and colorful, and they fill the whole page. And they're board books, so that's always a plus for young kids. That's Not My Elephant, its feet are too squashy. There's the cute little mouse. That's Not My Elephant, its toenails are too bumpy. That's My Elephant, its tail is too tufty. That's My Elephant, its tusks are so smooth. And there's the little mouse. So if you are interested in this series, we have so many of these books. There's That's Not My Princess, That's Not My Dragon, That's Not My Meerkat. We have so many of them. So you can just look online and see what other That's Not My titles we have. This book is Baby's Very First Slide and Sea Animals, and I adore this book. This is a great beginning babies, just a fun book for them to explore and enjoy. So what they do is they stick their finger on this little slider here, and oh, there's the monkey, and there's one of those on every page. And if you look at these, just automatically, it's a bright, beautifully colored book. It's a board book. It's great quality. So they stick their finger in there, and the little iguana catches the fly and changes colors. And then there's different, like this is 3D here, there's sensory stuff here. It's a board book. There's a finger trail right there. And the little giraffe goes this. These are great quality. They're not going to break on you. We've had this book over a year and a half and it's still just fine. It's just a great quality book. So this one's pretty cute. The spider comes down. Just different sensory things on each page. Oh, and there they go. More finger trails here for them to follow. Another finger trail, beautiful colors, and then the monkey swings from the tree. If you are interested in our Baby's Very First Slide and See, we also have Baby's Very First Slide and See Under the Sea, and I think there is like Baby's Very First Slide and See Dinosaurs as well, but I'm not positive on that one. So if you like these, look online. There's a bunch of other Baby's Very First books that are similar to this one that you can look at. This book that I want to show you is called 1, 2, 3 Counting, and this is a great book for tummy time for young babies. It folds out like this, and it has numbers 1 through 10. You can flip it over on the other side, just like that. And this is a great book for young babies because it has the black and the white contrast for them to look at and to be able to notice the pictures. But then it also has the pop of color, and it can grow with your child. So for example, I currently have a young baby and a 2.5-year-old. So while my young baby's in tummy time, I'll spread this out and then work with my 2.5-year-old on his numbers and counting. And so this is just a great book for all ages. It can grow with your child. This 1, 2, 3 Counting book is fabulous.
This book I want to show you is one of our activity books. It's the Big Dinosaur Sticker Book, and there are over 250 dinosaur stickers, and oh boy, it is so fun. So here is an example of a spread. It's 2 pages. We've got the first dinosaurs. It gives a little bit of text about those first dinosaurs. This is for, children who are just learning to read or want their moms to read to them, but the main point of this book is to play with the stickers and then learn about the dinosaurs through the stickers. So lots and lots and lots of different spreads. And then the stickers. Oh, I can't wait to show you these stickers. They are gorgeous. So fun. I mean, so fun. Here are the Under the Sea stickers, baby dinosaur stickers. There's over 200 of these stickers. And your children will have so much fun as they take those stickers off and put them in the different spreads. Again, this is the Big Dinosaur Sticker Book.
This book that I want to show you is one of our big books. This particular big book is Rockets and Spacecraft. So in these books there is a ton of information. So here it talks about flying through space and the different like space station, different space things that go through space. And then it talks about liftoff, and all the information in these books is in small chunks, and there's lots of pictures that are really beautiful. But the really cool thing about this book is on each page it's a big book, so it opens out really big so your child can lay on the floor on their hands and knees and just explore and devour what's inside this book. There's lots of fun information on here. It's just a great book to have. It talks about orbital craft, robot explorers. Again, the pages go out. Space stations, more about it. It's just a really cute book. This is just one of our big books. If you do like the big books, we have a bunch of other big books that you can look at. We have Big Book of Machines. There's just a bunch of them, and they're a really great book for kids who like to lay on their bed or lay on the floor with their hands in their chin and read books.